So I'm playing Machiavelli. He is a gold level player, 900 games, mostly gold, silverish. It's funny, this build works better against higher level players than lower level. That's not to say the highest level, but I find that like the greedier players my build works better against because I'm going for early pressure. Those players that are going for, early attacks or mid-game attacks are harder for me. So I think that's what happened here. So a couple things I did wrong with my build. I got my gas early, but then which is fine, but then I need to get that command center going quickly. So I have to figure out that, but I'll work on it. He's sitting on Overlord. So I get that gas, and I know right away he's Zerg once I see that. And get my gas. Let's see how I do this. I get my orbital. Yeah, I've got 3 on gas. So I think I need to pull out of the gas because I'm not going to build that factory yet. Yeah, you know what? You know what it is? I just don't need this that early. I can just start producing Marines out of it without the reactor, keeping no guys on gas. I think that's important. I need to get this command center going and the orbital to go with it. So not only is the command center later than I want it, it's not super late, but it's a little bit later. The orbital is actually later too. So I'm going to go to his view now. So he makes some lings, he makes a Roach Warren. And I'm going to kill his guy, which is going to supply block him. Oh, maybe not. Well, yeah, it will. Yeah, he's supply blocked, and now that his new one comes, he's at 27 of 28, so he has to make an Overlord right now. He can't make anything else. He's making an Evo chamber, and he's got some lings on the way. And when I see those lings on the way, I just quickly put up a wall because it's enough lings that I don't want to deal with it. So now he should have to make more lings. Okay, he's making roaches, so he has to make roaches right now, which I think basically delays his third, which is fine. I'm a little bit delayed because I built some supply depots. He's a little bit delayed because he's got to make roaches, or he was making roaches and he's making an army, getting gas, not getting a third up immediately. I'm curious about my economy. My economy seemed light right there, but maybe again it's because of the late orbital and stuff. Hard to tell, the repercussions. I get supply blocked again. Oh no, he's not, okay. So, I have got my stim going. You know, I never should not get that stim. I sometimes think about waiting a little bit, but sometimes there's so much going on I forget. That stim, when I'm ready to push out, I'm always like, oh yes, I got the stim. Fucking great. Because if you forget that, the whole push is dead. Which basically makes my build dead. Getting my eBay. He's getting +1 carapace, which is good. So all of his units are going to have +1 carapace, ground and air. So it's actually pretty smart of him. He's playing pretty well. Getting more SCVs. I'm producing. I throw a scan down. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a scan down. So now.
Add-on complete.
I get supply blocked, but I've got a excuse me, I've got a supply depot finishing right now. So I'm still going to need to build more supply depots though. So there's another one. So now that that's taken care of, I'm going to scan. So I see a Baneling nest, a Roach Warren. Yes, he's got the hive, but that's for Roach speed, which is fine. Another supply depot. So I feel like I'm a little bit low on the workers. It's hard to tell. So I got a good force. I've got the medevacs. I need to push out. Whoops. Quick open close. Get my 2 barracks. Get more supply depots. Come back. We're going to watch these engagements closely because they're not the best engagements for sure. Still building Marine Marauder. I have 0-0. He's got +1, so that hurts me. We're going to watch this in slow-mo because my engagements were not great. Built a bunch of Banes. Scan. See the Banes. So I try to go in and kill the Banelings. And that hurts me a lot. I mean, that army of his is gigantic. Before we engage, he's got a much bigger army value than me. He's got 29 roaches. He's got 14 Banes, 12 Zerglings. I mean, he's just got a much bigger army than me. So, this is painful. I do get my Marines behind, but he's just got tons of roaches. I'm attacking into a concave. I lose everything. His Banes don't trade efficiently though, so and he doesn't have a third. So this is the thing. It looks like I'm super far behind, super far behind. I'm gonna go to his vision real quick, but I'm not super far behind. He's on 2 base, so I'm ahead in a base. He should be on 3 base, so that's why he had such a great army. It felt like I lost the game, and he had this crazy good army, but he did not. He's got a great army, but he's way behind economically, and that can be seen there. And I haven't dropped my mules; they're just dropping now. And
add-on complete.
Okay, here we go. Marines, Marauders, and he's producing. Obviously, he's getting centrifugal hooks. He's getting defense level 2. He's corrupting my Medevac and my factory for Hellbats. And yeah, he's got a good army, but his third's just going down now. And yeah, he's got +1 armor. He's gonna have +2 armor. I've got my +2 armor going as well, so we're gonna be even on upgrades. He'll be maybe slightly ahead. I'm gonna take it from his vision now. So I tried to split up my units so that his Banes were completely inefficient. And I got out of there.
Research complete.
And again, he's going to come into me again, attacking. His third base is up, but it's not harvesting. And nice, do those in with my army. So now I move out and attack. Move back in. He's got a good army still. but my upgrades are kicking in now, so are his. Picking off a couple of his units. Running back. Starting to trade more and more efficiently here. And now, more Banes. Takes my wall. I got more Marauders coming. And at this point, I've got a good number of Marauders, Marines, and Hellbats, and they're being pretty efficient. So I've got a great Medevac force. They've taken no damage. I've got an additional barracks coming down. So I've now got theoretically 5 Marauders coming at a time.
Hellbat coming through.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out his third. And yes, he's got a fourth coming, but that's okay. Got the queen, got the third. I'm going to take out a bunch of his force. And I have a mostly Marauder army now, so I'm going to try to take out his Banes cost efficiently. So I kind of run my Marines away. Back that up real quick. So I stim in, try to move my Marines away, let them attack, run my Marines and let the Banes do the damage to just my Marauders and my Hellbats. Keep a couple of Marines alive, then they do die. At this point I've got a lot of Marauders, and they're being healed, and like basically their own personal medevac. And that's it. I mean, he never got to Spire tech, and yeah, he was going for a heavy 2-base push, which does not work well against my 2-base push. Again, I usually kill or do a massive amount of damage on the first push, but in this case all I was doing was keeping alive, and 10,000 to 7,000, so pretty cost efficient. He was pretty cost efficient against me. And let's quickly look at the game. Time supply like a minute to his 2 minutes. Workers active, he was a little bit ahead of me, but not much. Resource collection rate, basically I was ahead of him. Maybe a little bit not there, but I was effectively ahead of him. And also, I was behind in my worker count anyway, because I did that build slightly differently and kept too many guys on gas early on. Upgrades, I was ahead the whole time. And army value, he got a huge army value and I took a big hit, but I kept remaking my army and it kept getting more and more efficient against his 2-base all in, basically. And he did transition to a third, but I killed it, and he got a fourth, but never got up. So I'm going to quickly go to GG Tracker. I think this is a good one for that. Maybe not. Let's do it anyway. Said I had really good spending. He had really good spending. We were both kind of doing 2-base pushes, 2-base pressures. APM, minerals, roughly even gas. He's a little bit of ahead, but good shape for me. I'm more of a bio-based, a marine, mineral-based army. Again, equal bases. He got up a third and went right down. He never got a third base, so I was just way ahead in that regard, even though it felt like I was losing battles. He wasn't going to be able to continue pushing and making units enough. He just didn't have the production facilities for it. Wasn't possible for him. Let's look at his injects. He only had 2 bases injecting the whole time. He never got his 3rd base injecting. That's really key. 1 base, 540, 540. 2nd base, I got my 2nd base up at full pretty quickly, and he never got a 3rd up in terms of economy. So, yeah, I think the Zerg needs to have a better economy in order to stay on par. So I think that's why this push kept dwindling down and down. Because my first push is Marine against Baneling Roach, which is not good, but then I had more Marauders as you go. So like in the first push, 5 Marauders, 25 Marines. In the second attack, 8 Marauders, 10 Marines, and a bunch of Medevacs. In the third, another 6 Marauders, and then 9 Marauders, 10 Marauders, 11, 13 Marauders. So I just kept getting more and more Marauders.